Good day, guys. Welcome back, by the way. If you are new to this channel, you've not subscribed, make sure you actually do so. Click on the subscribe button, like, share, and also make your comments. I would love to watch out for it. Now, let's take a look at this S&P 500, where we want to see where this price will be moving for this week, right? To be able to predict this movement itself, to be able to have a full knowledge of what this movement is and where we'll be moving this week, I want us to actually start from the monthly time frame. We have to start from the monthly time frame. We will zoom it out. At first, this price was on a bullish move, right? Take a look at this. I think this was the movement here. Let's start from 2009. We've been going bullish ever since. After the 2008 financial crisis, then price corrected itself, and we've been going bullish, right? And take a look at it. Price has been going bullish. I think it's late 2021, early 2022. Then price it has started dropping again. Then we started having this bearish move on S&P 500. So you can take a look at this movement like this: an impulse move downward, a correction, right, that was made. Then here we have another impulse move downward. So a correction has been made. Now we are on another impulse move downward. So clearly we can see that we are on a bearish move, right? Price is bearish. We all know, even if you are a beginner trader, you should be able to clearly see that this is a bearish move. So you will see that the lows was breaking a previous lows. This is a lows that broke this previous lows. Another lows have been made that broke this previous lows. So definitely we can see that we are on a bearish move, right? Clearly, and I've included this 10 period moving average for those that trade 10 period moving average. Once the price is above 10 period moving average, we have to go long. But if it is below it, then we have to short it. So this is it. Price is below 10 period moving average, meaning we have to short it. So when you take a look at this movement itself, you see that we are on a bearish move. I think it wasn't about last week or last week. Interest rate was also increased. I think it was increased for the fifth times this year, if I can count. I don't know, be it fourth or fifth time this year. So interest rates was increased. So if we all know the effect of it. Once there's an increase in interest rates, we tend to see stocks fall. So all these top 500 stocks, the stocks tend to fall. Reason is that it becomes more expensive to borrow, and when it becomes more expensive to borrow, companies will be very reluctant to actually borrow more, because they know that they will have to pay back, and they will have to pay back more. So they'll be careful with the way they borrow. And many of these companies, they run on borrowed money. They use it to execute and grow their businesses. So once they become reluctant to borrow more money, it becomes very difficult for them to actually be able to push further on their business. So this is one of the reasons why stocks tend to fall. And once these stocks fall, then definitely we will see it reflect on our S&P 500. It will continue to fall. So as long as there is an increase in interest rates, then we will continue to see a bearish move on S&P 500, except they start reducing it, then and fine, we will start seeing that bullish move. If not, we are still on a bearish move on S&P 500. That is on the monthly time frame. We are bearish and the price is below 10 period moving average. Now take a look at it on this weekly time frame, guys. So we have to zoom it out. So what we clearly can see that on this weekly time frame is we are on a bearish move. Take a look at it for some weeks. We actually went bearish. A correction was made. Then again, we had another bearish move, right? Here we can take it as a correction. And then we had this drop. The price actually rose up. No, actually it failed to break this ice. Assuming it broke this previous lower ice, then maybe price would have changed direction, but it failed and it's dropped again. So if you notice, price has been dropping. And take a look at this movement from here. Let's start this movement from here. So clearly you can see that we are on a bearish move. So take a look at it. First of all, the price is below 10 period moving average. So we all know once it is below 10 period moving average, we have to short it. That is one. So this is why we are going bearish, since price is below 10 period moving average. Secondly is that this price has gone a pullback, right? Another drop. Of course, after the drop, a pullback should occur, which is what we had about last week. And now a bearish move has occurred. So if you are following this channel consistently, you will see my previous video I did S&P week 500 weekly time movement analysis, and we predicted that for the week the price will actually open and close bearish. Take a look at it here. The price, the week that just passed, S&P 500 actually opened and closed bearish. So this is an indication that this thing is correct, analysis is correct. This week also we would also open and close bearish, so we would want this S&P 500 to actually drop further down. Notice once there's a pullback here, we had a drop, a good amount of drop, right? Then now we've had a pullback, we are now expecting a good amount of drop on S&P 500. So clearly this week we are expecting a bearish move on S&P 500. So it depends on how you want to trade it though. So it is up to you. And again, price has once reacted to this level here. One, it also came here to react at this level two. Definitely, price is still at the same level, so it is reacting. So we would want to see this price drop. I think this week we should actually see it drop to this week and break below it. I'm 100%. I'm very sure that price will actually break below it. Currently, this price is about 3,585. So I mean, it just depends on when you are watching it. It should have moved further, but as at now, it is currently at 3,585. We would strongly believe that this price will drop to about 3,362 and even break below it this week. Is a short thing. Price will actually drop to that level this week, so we expect price to drop below to this level. Just talk. So on the monthly time frame, you are bearish. Weekly time frame, you are bearish. Now let's see what this daily time frame actually says. By the way, so I mean, take a look at this movement. Right, clearly we are on a bearish move. So this is a bearish move. Now I want us to start this analysis from here on this daily time frame on S&P 500. So we can take a look at this movement here. Then a correction was made, and here we have this correct impulse move and a correction. Now we have this impulse move, right? A correction being made. Then we had this impulse move here, which actually broke this previous lower lows, right? This previous lower lows was broken, which did not go much well. It's actually corrected itself. But above all, we are still on a bearish move. So I mean, that is why the last day of the week that passed, which was Friday, we actually closed bearish. So Monday, Tuesday, we expect it to actually go further down and actually break this lower lows. I think on Monday we should be able to break it. We still have about 2.72% drop to be made to actually break this low. So by Monday we should actually break it. Monday, Tuesday. It depends on how the price will play out. So we should be able to break this lows. So we are expecting this lows to be broken on S&P 500. So S&P 500, we are still on a bearish move and the price is still below 10 period moving average. So we have to actually short this trade. That would now take us to the 4-hour time frame to actually place this trade. We would want to place this trade on the 4-hour time frame. So let's align some key level here. You see price has reacted here. We saw it came to react here again, and now this price is at this level. Let's see if it will actually give us a little bit of a pullback before it drops. We don't know how it will play out. There's every possibility to just give us that drop. There's every possibility, this S&P 500 will just drop. But one thing I know is that a pullback should occur within this level here. If it does not occur at this level, then we would actually see it drop to this lows, to this level on the 4-hour time frame. The price will actually give us a pullback and further break below it and continue to go bearish. So S&P 500, you can wait for any of it. If pullback can occur here, then you can enter to short this trade. But if the pullback does not occur, it break below it and it comes to this level, then sure, pullback will occur here. So once the pullback occur, you can enter the trade and short it further down on the S&P 500 for this week.